Good morning and welcome to a breakfast episode of Lockdown Pantry Raid. I put on a shirt for you people. Don't expect the hair. That's too much at 9 in the morning. On a Saturday, on a Saturday, 9 and on a shirt, that's what you get. We have got Barber Foods stuffed chicken cordon bleu. The interesting story behind this one. Well, depends on how you define interesting. We have two freezers in this house. One is the side-by-side with the refrigerator, and one is a deep chest freezer. Now, typically speaking, most of the stuff that I eat is in a deep chest freezer, and most of the stuff that my wife has for preparing foods and Chinese things mostly are in the side-by-side. Now, that is until the pandemic, when we started building up our load of frozen foods, and we had a great reshuffling where we tried to do it based on shape and a number of other issues. So a lot of the frozen dinners ended up over there when they had not previously been. And so these chicken cordon bleus ended up near the top over there in my frozen foods section. I love chicken cordon bleu. This is absolutely the sort of thing that I would buy, and I just assumed that my wife had bought it for me. But no, well, nobody knows who bought it, so therefore it was probably me. This has apparently been in the wrong freezer for years, unknown to me, because it has a best by date of February 2019. But I've decided to try it for breakfast this morning. Had to cook them in the convection oven. They've come out sizzling hot and very good looking. Very good looking. So I'm hopeful, but at the same time, they are 14, 15 months past their best by date, which doesn't mean the same thing on a freezer. So let's give them a try. First bite really hasn't got a lot of anything but chicken and breading. I'm using a knife. I don't know that that's necessary, but I felt like putting in the effort this morning. First thing I can tell you is that they are using whole grain flour for their breading, because whole grain flour tastes terrible on breading. Yep, there we go. Multi-grain breading. I'm going to try another bite, because that was just strictly chicken. Got no ham or cheese, which is, of course, what defines chicken cordon bleu. This bite also does not have any ham or cheese. Well, okay. One, multi-grain breading never does anybody any favors. So we're going to start with salt. Second of all, chicken breast is, and if it weren't for the wings, chicken breast would be the worst part of a chicken. Dry, tastes just like chicken breast. Flavorless, probably skinless. It says with rib meat, that usually means it's a lower quality chicken breast and therefore better tasting, but no. This one's got a little bite of ham in it. I don't know if you can see that in there. It's a little something. Let's see if it tastes any better. Right. Oh, that one's got cheese too. Ugh, goopy cheese. The more Cordon Bleu it gets, the less I like it. I don't think this is an age thing. I think this is just genuinely it's not very good. It's not awful. And I'm not going to tell you to not buy Barber Foods stuffed chicken breast, because honestly, it is over a year out of date. And whereas they don't usually go bad in the freezer, they can go off on their taste. And maybe that's what's happening here. But if you are just so desperate to get your hair cut that you need to go to a barber, that one's for free. You can go ahead and give these a try. I'll finish them. I'll eat them because they are only 260 calories each. So that's two of them is easily within my breakfast allotment. I'll eat them, but this is the last box, and there won't be any more as we continue to clear out our pantry in the freezer.